This just came in and I'm really excited to try it out. I'm a former IT guy. I've probably been retired now, I don't know, about 5 years. And I retired from the IT section of an organization. And this would have been great to have back in the day. I used to have to wipe drives sometimes. Now we did have a device, a hardware device that you plugged in and you, I forget the exact term, it was DOD, I believe, or I forget. There's a certain amount of wipes that the federal government says that a drive is wiped, and once it's wiped that many times, it's good. I think it's called DOD standards. I may be saying it wrong, sorry. Please correct me below. So, I think it's 3 passes. So I'm curious to see if this will actually do it by just plugging it in. I don't know how it actually works. I'm going to go by the instructions in the back. I'll have this at the end. Let me pull this out so you can see the rest of it. I can't imagine this working well, but I'll try it out. I will be trying to recover the data once I destroy it. I'll try it with some of my software data recovery programs that I have. And see if it works. Well, let's open it up. It's the size of a USB little key, looks like a key. And if it doesn't work, I will be returning it. Oh wow, it's metal, or is it metal? It's like an aluminum. No, it's like, yeah, it's like an aluminum. You give me a close-up look. Measure it as I measure everything. Put it in the keychain. And curious to see if it'll really thin, to see if it's going to actually work. I have a few laptops downstairs, and it's old laptops. I'll boot to this and follow the instructions and see what happens. This is an Android tablet 4 KitKat. Let's turn it on. Or Jelly Bean. And I have it right there. Let me see if I can get it to boot up. I don't know the options here. Press all of them, see what happens. I think the keyboard is non-functioning on this, so that might be a problem. Nothing happened. I think the keyboard is bad on this computer. I'm just going through some old computers. I'm trying to see which ones I'm going to keep and which ones I'm going to get rid of. Or do breaking stuff video. I'll probably use this one to do breaking stuff video. Nothing's working on it. I never checked what was in here, so let me look. I'm taking a chance putting this on my main computer and see it pop up, see what comes up. And this is what's in there. Destruct.exe lost dir in databases. That's what's inside the USB. Alright, let me just take a. I'm not gonna run that exe, that's for sure. Nothing in there. exe. So let me view hidden files and folders. Yeah, there's a lot more here. Okay. Recycle.bin. It has about 12 files. And Destruct, I guess that's the icon. System volume information. No access. I'm not running any of these apps or opening them because I don't know what's in them. But that's everything that's inside. Oh, Microsoft. Root. Alright, so that's what's inside. Now, let's boot up to it. The whole drive has 120 meg free, 464 meg drive. Let me check the properties. NTFS. Getting very hard to find a computer. Now this one I know has data in it, so I'm going to try booting up to this one. Let's try it out. Let's turn it off. I don't know what the boot option is, so I just press anything. Nope, it's not coming. I can't get this one working at all. Let me try the other one. This one's not coming up either. Let me try another one. Okay, this one has Ubuntu on it. So let me see if I can get it. So now I think this is the D620. It's a real, right? Is that 630? Sorry, a D630. So I'm putting it here. It's having boot up problems, but I know it has files in there that I created when I used to run this, when I used to use this. And let me just turn it off and turn it back on. I believe it's F12 for the boot option menu. And F12, there it goes. So, files, USB. Let me see what it says. Okay, now Destruct. That came up. Oh, pretty cool looking. Okay. This is all the information. So let's agree. And then there it is. And I'm gonna see if I can get data from it again. This is an old computer. So, or I could just do select all. Device, manufacturer, type, IDE, size, 223.57. All right, let's try it out. Let me press white and see what happens. It's still the drive up there, so let's destruct and let's press OK. Ah, so it does 3 wipes. What is that? DoD standards? Department of Defense standards? 3 wipes. Should be unable to recover data. I just hope this doesn't take as long as it usually takes me when I'm doing this. Even with a hardware device that I have that encrypts, it can take, depending on the size of the drive, it can take up to days to weeks to do DoD standards. So it is 8 p.m. Let me come back later and see how far we've gotten. But it doesn't look like it's going to be a fast process. If it works, it works. But you're going to have to be patient. You have to set this up and just walk away and come back in a few hours. Hopefully not a few days. It's 9 p.m. an hour later. And it's finished the first pass. The progress is about 30%, and it's starting its second pass. So it is 10:30 p.m. now. It's 2.5 hours later, and it's still only about 25% done on the second pass. So it's probably gonna take all night to do this. And I guess when it's done, I'm gonna try to see if I can recover the data from the hard drive using this program I use called, I think it's called Disk Drill. It works really well. I've been using it for years to recover data. There's other ones I have, but that one works so well, I always try that one first before I go anywhere else. And it usually recovers the data. So I'll see if I can recover it just with that one program. I don't have hardware recovery software, hardware recovery tools. I just have software, so I'll try that one out. It's 1 a.m., 5 hours later, and it's still not done. This is as far as I got. It's 8 a.m. and it's finally finished. It says Destruct complete. So I can now shut down the computer and I'll see if I could retrieve any data. It's 12 hours later. I just woke up and just wanted to film this before I pressed OK. So definitely, it's under 12 hours to do 3 passes, which is, I believe, the DoD standard. And we'll see if I can recover any data on it. So the OS is gone. Let's pull out the drive. Let me remove the hard drive. Remove the battery. Drive goes here. These are the 2 screws. Oh, I'm sorry. 1, 2. I'm sorry. I think this one I leave alone. Okay, that one stays. It's only these 2. This one and this one. There was 2. And pull it out. And this is an SSD driver put in here. Take SATA. That's the drive right there. And let me try to see if I can recover that data. Now I expected to do it on a regular spinning drive, but it turns out that computer had an SSD. I must have upgraded it a while back. So we'll just go with that narrative. Somebody gives me a computer, I need to wipe it, and I need to make sure that it's all gone, even on SSDs. So let me see what I can find with this. This is disk drill version 4. It's been working very well for me for a number of years. I've been using this since version 2. So we'll come back. It's going to be a while. Hopefully it won't be 12 hours like the encryption, which actually didn't take too long, you know, to securely wipe your data. Just make sure that it's all gone. 1 day of scanning is fine, especially if you're reselling the hard drive. That's where the recoverable drives will, information will go. Let's come back in a little while. I just wanted to mention that the drive is not coming up under this PC, which is perfectly fine. It's not supposed to, since it's supposed to have been wiped. So clearly the formatting of the drive is gone, so it's no longer an NTFS, it's just an empty drive. If the scan is correct, it wiped everything, even the format information. So that's why, so it's not even going to come up under this computer. You'd have to go in and under administrative tools, reformat the drive to reuse it. So I ran this, it took about 3 hours, nothing found. I'm gonna run it again, another couple of times just to make sure, do some deep analyzing. Again, I'm using this drill, you could use another one, but I'm gonna just stay with this one because I don't wanna make this video longer than it has to be. I just wanna see if I can retrieve any data at all. So far so good. Let me try it again. Same results, I can't recover anything, which is great. So it seems to be working, and I tested it on an SSD drive. So no complaints. If this was someone's SSD and I was looking to remove the data, it looks like it was removed. Now, there are going to be more sophisticated hardware and everything who can retrieve this. There is, with SSDs, a portion of data that can be retrieved with special software and special hardware. I don't have that. I don't think it's a consumer grade, but it is accessible, I believe. I forget the article I read in regards to that, but I don't have that, and I think most consumers don't. So this would, you know, suffice, and I'm satisfied, and it's working. No issues whatsoever. The Destruct worked. All right. So I hope you liked the video. I hope it helps. Thank you. Bye. Before ending the video, I just want to mention something. Nothing's guaranteed. This may seem to work, but data can always still, I'm sure, maybe not now, but in the future, if the hardware or software doesn't exist now, it may exist tomorrow and beyond, to recover anything from any device. So just as a former IT person, nothing is guaranteed when it comes to wiping this. It just makes it harder. But in the future, it may be easier. So nothing is guaranteed. The only guarantee there ever is to destroying data on a hard drive is to physically destroy it. You have to physically destroy a hammer to it and just chop away at it. Besides that, this is probably at this time, without physically destroying the data, one of the very few options you have when it comes to wiping the drives. Now, to my understanding, anything wiped 3 times or even 10 times is almost unrecoverable, like totally unrecoverable at this time. But you never know, tomorrow or next year they come up with a tool that no matter what you do, you'll still be able to recover data. So just want to let you know, nothing is guaranteed. This is just sort of a peace of mind to some extent, but I honestly never sell my old hard drives. I usually wait until they die and then I physically destroy them, because I never know what kind of data is on there. I could have tax forms on there, personal information that I don't want anybody to pick up by accident. So this seems okay, and it seemed to work, and I wasn't able to retrieve data. But again, I don't have the sophisticated hardware and software that probably exists out there by the government or other entities. So just to let you know, nothing is guaranteed. This is sort of I hope that it keeps working and it stays working type of device. There's always a chance. But really, formally from the IT section, I remember that the only guarantee we ever did was taking a drill press to the hard drive and putting several holes in it. And that's probably the best guarantee we could get in regards to destroying the data on the drive. So again, nothing is guaranteed. Do not use this and think that you're guaranteed for data not to be retrieved. It's just sort of, if you want to sell your drive, I guess this is probably one of the easiest and most, I'm going to say, it's better than handing it over without using this. So it's better than nothing, but it's not the best, okay? All right, so I hope you liked the video. I hope it helps. Thank you. Bye.
The following is info on item enjoy. Destruct hard drive HDD data eraser permanently computer military grade tool non-recoverable all PC laptop compatible easy to use USB Destruct hard drive data eraser by Lovell permanently erase computer data military grade HDD erase tool non-recoverable data once erased all PC and laptop compatible easy to use USB. Cost $23.99. Purchased on Amazon website brand Destruct. Compatible devices laptop hardware interface USB. About this item: permanent data destruction. Factory resetting is a flawed process that isn't enough to keep deleted data from being recovered. When you reformat your computer's hard drive, the drive is formatted to make the old data rewritable. For the average user this may be enough, but in order to destroy all secure data, a deep reformatting of the local and external drive needs to be completed. Destruct is the true master reset you need to completely and permanently erase documents and files. Fresh start. Whether you are selling your computer, disposing of it, or want to return it to its factory settings, Destruct will give your computer the clean start it needs. Destruct is a military-grade data eraser that allows you to completely get rid of confidential files and data stored on your computer. They will never be able to be recovered by other users. Enjoy peace of mind when you release your computer. knowing your private information is out of reach forever. Revolutionary USB device. This compact USB device packs a big punch when it comes to its destructive abilities. Conventional computer reformatting simply isn't enough when you want to completely erase your computer's data. Destruct is the revolutionary master key that gets the job done without leaving a trace of old data to be recovered. Wipe it, clear it, erase it, delete it, how you say it doesn't make a difference, Destruct will destroy it. Easy to use, erasing your hard disk is simple with Destruct. Simply plug it into a USB port, boot up your computer, select the hard disk you want to wipe clean, then let Destruct work its magic. Only one use of this device is needed to thoroughly overwrite your disk. Note: once the data on your hard disk has been erased, it is completely non-recoverable. Destruction guaranteed. Factory resets and similar hard drive erasing products leave your important files, documents, and data vulnerable to recovery. Devices such as Cisco can be used to retrieve the information you thought was gone forever, allowing it to be accessed by other users. Destruct guarantees that no device, program, or software can recover what you have instructed Destruct to erase. Destruct Hard Drive Data Eraser by Lovell permanently erase computer data. Military-grade HDD erase tool. Non-recoverable data once erased. All PC and laptop compatible. Easy to use USB product description. Destruct Hard Drive Eraser. Erase your computer data quickly and completely. Are you selling your computer or laptop, disposing of it, or just want a clean start? If so, Destruct is for you. Simple reformatting leaves your old files and documents vulnerable to recovery, leaving you unprotected. Destruct is the revolutionary, military-grade USB device that wipes your hard drive of old files and data entirely. No matter what tool is used, there is no possibility of them being recovered. Destruct features and benefits: guaranteed to permanently erase hard drive. Innovative compact USB device. Easy to use instructions. Once erased, data is not vulnerable to recovery by any tools. Have peace of mind when selling or disposing of your computer. Warning: Destruct should only be used when you want to permanently erase your hard disk. Once your data is erased, it cannot be recovered. Product information. Technical details. Other technical details. Brand name: Destruct. Hardware platform: laptop, PC. Item weight: 0.634 ounces. Package dimensions: 5.6 x 2.8 x 0.25 inches. Additional information: ASIN B07 RPNJPRG.